He's not going to talk to her.
What?
For the rest of the time, yeah.
He's not going to talk to you?
What?
Not going to talk to her.
You tried making friends with him?
Aye.
And he said he don't want to speak to you?
We're sly. And at least when he goes out, he can walk out with his head held high.
Do you know what? I actually woke up this morning thinking, do you know what?
God.
I might actually sit next to Aaron and say, you all right? And
Oh, you've got no time for you.
Can we just be friends now for the last few days?
I've tried that. I says, what you...
This morning when he come and went, morning to you, I was going to go, morning, Aaron, you all right?
Nah, because apparently you mentioned it 3 or 4 times how much the present cost. You shouldn't do stuff like that and blah, blah. You come jumping about so happy that we got one over on him. And
Why would you want to get one over
well,
on
that's
him?
what I tried to tell him. He says he's just going to... He says it was a few more weeks he would either try to make up or leave. And I says, well, mate, I feel like leaving now because there's an atmosphere and you're spoiling it for everyone. And he's like, well, I'm just going to put up with you for the next 3 days.
Is that what he said?
No, I've lost all respect for you and Louise. At least when I walk out, I
You were
can...
jumping up and down. You were nearly crying when you gave us the present.
I know.
I says, mate, if I could take it back, I would. And he went, well, he says, I wouldn't spend 500 quid on a present. I says, well, at the end of the day, they weren't going to drop the present prices, and they went either way.
Sly.
Aye, for doing it on the sly.
He's sly. It really upset me.
It's not nice to say.
No. He's done a lot worse in this house, you know.
And I has.
But we just forget about it.
Aye, and so what about, if he's got no respect for us about that, what about the respect about nominations? I'm talking about you, mate, so you can sit and join the conversation if you want.
What?
Do you want to sit down where we'll have a discussion?
I'm making tea a minute.
Where you can stand there. How come, like, you've lost respect for us for doing something nice for somebody when, like, you were the one that's nominations that time?
Exactly.
Fear's potentially not here because of you, really.
I didn't put Faye up.
I know that, but you put Lou up.
Because I had to do what I thought was right.
And what was that?
And be true to myself and just vote as I would have voted.
But we've been true to ourselves with getting Alex and Tom a present, Aaron.
Okay.
We've not done it to be sly. That's in our nature. That's what we would do. That's what I would do in the real world.
No, you wouldn't. You sat in there and said everything. You said you wanted to save an African village. You said you could buy shoes for £12. You can buy a bag for £20. I wouldn't spend that on a present.
I did say that. Because it was a lot of money. Then we come back out and then we realised, actually, let's just do it. It's
and
not
Jay realised and he came and got you, didn't say anything to me, and then you went in there without saying anything.
Because you was having none of it. You was having...
And nor were you, and nor was Jay at the time.
But we was actually, because you even actually said to us, are you actually contemplating this, actually? It's the fact that you're calling us sly and you're calling... we're not sly at all.
Okay.
I've brought me back to try and get on with you.
Well.
Do you know what I mean? And you're just spoiling the last three or 4 days for everybody.
Well, you just enjoy your 3 days, I'll enjoy mine.
I mean, you know, when you get out and you
them?
see the stuff I've tried to do for you and the stuff that I've said about you, you're going to be gutted, you know. The stuff I've tried, and I've tried so much. I've gone in that diary room and asked all sorts of things to make you happy. I've tried to speak to you and everything. And you...
On nearly the same day of buying them presents, why did I offer to make you breakfast and I was blagging to get you cigars if I wanted to get one over on you?
I didn't think it was about getting one over on me.
So what did you think? What do you really think I give about these divvy cameras, like? Seriously?
Yeah.
Do you really think
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
I've done all this, but not everybody's mind works like yours, you know. If people like us, they like us. If they don't, well, I don't really care.
Yeah, you've been
it doesn't have to always be holy mackerel and that, just as a big show to look good on telly, do you know what I mean? This is a lesson learned in life, children. Your mates, somebody who could be your best friend at one point won't always necessarily be your friend in years to come. Because once upon a techno time, Lou was getting bacon sarnies in bed, cups of tea, and she doesn't even get a hello these days, do you know what I'm saying? So that's a lesson learned in life.
What was it with you? Like, why did you just stop speaking to me all of a sudden?
When?
What did it... You stopped speaking to me weeks ago. I don't understand.
I didn't.
You did, Aaron. You did.
You're being paranoid, Louise.
Aaron, I'm not paranoid, me. I'm not.
I think you did it to make me look bad. But I think you acted slyly in the way that you went about it.
But now you said we've done it to play up the cameras to make you look bad on telly.
No, to make yourselves look good.
No,
But
don't,
why
don't
would
need
I?
to
Why
do
would
that.
I buy something to make myself look good? That's ridiculous.
Okay, well, that's my opinion.
He's been up for nomination 4 times, so it's obvious the public like him. So he doesn't need to change his ways. He doesn't need to do anything to make himself look good. No one does. Everyone's days himself. I'm myself. Why would we want to do that to make ourselves look good?
Well, I think you're being ridiculous. You are a 30-year-old child. Do you know that?
Okay.
You huff it with people like every time you tread fear like she would have to come and kiss and make up to you.
If you want to character assassinate me, then carry on.
I'm not character assassinating you, man. I don't have to use clever words like you to make myself look good. What you see is what you get. Simple as.
Okay.
I'm not full of and I try to do something nice for people. I've tried to speak to you outside, and I've also said if I could change what I've done, I would. But I didn't do it to make you look bad or make me look good in the slightest. I've done it to make somebody happy.
Exactly. That thought wouldn't even cross my mind. Not in a million years.